Continue with this paper. This is the prelim paper of one of the topmost schools of ICSE, and this is the 9th standard maths paper of finals of this year. So in our section B, we have to attempt any 4 questions. Out of 6 questions, we have to choose those 4 questions. Marking scheme, as you can see, it is 3, 3 and 4. So this is 3, this is 3, this is 4 marks. Alright, I'll be solving each and every question. You can pause the video whenever you want and solve the question and then check with my solution and mark yourself. Okay? Question 5a, evaluate, and this has been given. So now let us write this question first. So we have written the question here. Now can you see this 64 and 26? If you add them, we'll have 64 and 26 giving you 90 degrees. Also 17 and 73 degrees. If you add them, you still get 90 degrees, which means these two are complementary angles, correct? These are complements of each other, these are complements of each other, which means we are going to use sine 90 degrees minus theta is equal to cos theta, and we are going to say for this cosec 90 degrees minus theta, and that is equal to sec theta. So we already know these rules. Let us see how we apply them. So we have 5, and in the numerator we will have sine of 90 degrees minus. Now 64 is to be written as 64 is equal to 90 degrees minus 26 degrees. Alright. So we are going to convert this numerator as not sine of 64 but 90 minus 26, which is anyway 64. But we write it in this format. So we'll have cos 26 as it is, then minus 2 tan 45 degrees. Now tan 45 degrees, I think we could just write 2 into tan 45 degrees is 1, and minus 3, it will be cosec 90 degrees minus 73 degrees, because 90 degrees minus 73 degrees is 17. So 17 is to be written this way. Into cos 73 we will write as it is. Now we know that 5 will stay as it is, and sine 90 minus theta becomes cos theta, and this upon cos 26 as it is. Minus 2 into 1 is 2, and here minus 3 as it is. Cosec 90 minus 73 becomes sec 73 degrees into cos 73 degrees. Now remember earlier I had written the 2 reasons over here, sine 90 minus theta and cosec 90 minus theta. So you can write them here in the reason column. Let us continue. This will be 5 into, this gets cancelled because they are the same quantities. So we'll have 1 here, minus 2 here, and minus here 3. Now cos and sec, what is the relation? Sec is 1 upon cos. So we write 1 upon cos 73 degrees and here multiplied by cos 73 degrees. So what do we have? We will have 5 here, minus 2 here, minus 3 into 1. So that will be 0, and that is our answer. Okay, so we understood how to carry on with this. This is a 3-mark question. Question number 5b. The diagonals AC and BD of a rectangle ABCD intersect each other at P, and if ABD angle is 50 degrees, find angle DPC. So let us write this down. We have rectangle ABCD. We have drawn the diagram for that rectangle ABCD, and we have written ABCD is the rectangle and angle ABD is 50. So this angle over here, this is 50 degrees, and we have to find angle DPC. This is the one which you have to find. Okay. Now this angle is going to be equal to this angle, correct? Because they are vertically opposite. So I'll mark this also by double ring. So if I look at this triangle, what can you think of? because you have to connect with this 50 degrees. 50 degrees and this has to be connected. So obviously you will have to think of this triangle only. Now what type of triangle is this? This is the triangle formed because BD and AC diagonals have intersected. What is the property of the diagonals of the rectangle? They are equal and also that they bisect each other. Doesn't that mean if AC is equal to BD, then won't half of that AC be equal to half of that BD? So this becomes isosceles triangle, this becomes 50 degrees, yes. So this will be 180 minus these two, that is 100. So this turns out to be 80 degrees. Are you with me? You are understanding, right? Okay, now we will write just that. We will say AC is equal to BD. And this will be because diagonals of rectangle are equal. Therefore, half of AC will be equal to half of BD. This is statement number 1 divided by 2. Okay. Now, number 3. Won't AP and PC be equal? So we will say AP equal to PC. Reason? Diagonals of rectangle bisect each other. Fourth one, we will say the same thing for DP equal to PB. Exactly the same thing. Okay. Now AP equal to PC will be half AC. Look at that. And DP equal to PB will be half BD. And therefore statement number 5 we will say therefore AP will be equal to PB, which is equal to half AC and half BD. So this will be from statement 3 and 4 and also statement number 2. Therefore, in triangle, which is the triangle I told you, APB. In APB, we will have opposite AP is this angle, that is ABP, will be equal to opposite PB is this PAB, and each one of them will be 50 degrees because this angle has been given as 50, correct? And here we will say angles opposite equal sides are equal in a triangle. Okay, you need to know these by heart. Also, in triangle APB, we will have 50 plus 50 plus APB. Angle APB plus 50 degrees plus 50 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Reason? Angles of triangle are supplementary and therefore we will have angle APB will be equal to 180 degrees minus 100, which is equal to 80 degrees. And statement number 8, because this is 80, this also will be 80 degrees. So we'll say therefore angle DPC is equal to angle APB equal to 80 degrees, and this is your answer. But the reason here will be statement 7 and vertically opposite angles are equal, and we have proved. Okay, so hopefully you have understood this. This was simple enough. Let's move on to the next question. Now we come to 5C. A 5-meter long ladder is placed leaning towards a vertical wall such that it reaches the wall at a point 4 meters high. If the foot of the ladder is moved 1.6 meters towards the wall, then find the distance by which the top of the ladder would slide upwards on the wall. Let us look at the diagram. Your first tip is to always draw the diagram. Okay, so let us draw the diagram. Let us name this as ABC. So your AC becomes the ladder and it is 5 meters long. Can you see this? A 5 meter long ladder. Okay, and it reaches the wall at a point 4 meters high, which means from here to here, this is 4 meters. And this is the wall. The ladder is moved 1.6 meters towards the wall. So let us say it's come to D. So this is from here to here is 1.6 meters. So ladder, if we call this point as E, your DE also is going to be the ladder itself. It is the same ladder, so it will also be 5 meter. And then you have to find this part. Find the distance by which the top of the ladder, this is the top of the ladder, by how much would it slide up from here to here, which means we have to find AE equal to how much. So this is our question. This is the original triangle formed by the ladder with the wall, and it's a right triangle. So in a right triangle ABC, can we not use the Pythagoras theorem? What will we get? Write it down on your own. AC square is equal to, correct? 5 square is equal to, how much is AB? Correct? Therefore, BC will be equal to 25 minus 16 and root of it, correct? Which will be equal to square root of 9, which is equal to 3 meter. So from here to here, this is going to be 3 meter. Now can you see that we are having another triangle over here? Can you see this? Because of the ladder being pushed 1.6 meters towards the wall, we are having another right triangle. And in this right triangle, how much will be this side? The whole thing is 3. So we will have BD will be equal to BC minus DC, which will be 3 minus 1.6, which is 1.4 meter. So we have this as 1.4 meter. Okay. So if we call this as X, then we will have in a right triangle EBD. And again we'll use Pythagoras theorem, and that will give us ED as the hypotenuse equal to EB square plus BD square. Now ED is going to remain 5 square. Your EB we do not know, so we'll keep it as it is, and our BD will be 1.4 whole square. So we shall have 25 equal to EB square plus 196, but decimal point will be like so, 1.96, and therefore EB will be equal to under root 25 minus 1.96. Okay, so that is going to be 23.04, and that will be equal to, now in order to find the square root of this, see this 23 number is less than 25. Now I know in my thinking step I can say 25 is 5 square. Okay, and I know that this is 23.04. So that will be the square of a number lesser than 5. Now which square number will end in 4? Is it 4.8 or is it 4.2? Because both the squares of 8 and 2 end in 4. So let us check 4.8 square. So if we make square of 4.8, you will have 8, 8, 64, carry 6, 8, 4 is 32, 64, 7, yes. So it is 4.8. If you multiply this, then you will come to know. By the way, how do I make the square of this mentally? I will put the link of that quick calculation video somewhere here. Okay, so you will learn how to get the squares and square roots of these numbers mentally. So this comes out to be 4.8 meter. What is it? EB. Now don't we know that EB is equal to EA plus AB. So 4.8 is equal to EA plus AB is 4. So our EA is equal to 4.8 minus 4, which is going to be 0.8 meter. So the ladder is going to slide upwards by 0.8 meters, and that is our answer. So we finished question number 5. Let's move to question number 6. A cube of metal of 12 centimeter edge is melted and recast into a cuboid whose base is 18 by 6 centimeter. Find the height of the cuboid and the total surface of the cuboid. Now this is relatively simpler. We have the volume of the cube, the material, will be the same as volume of the cuboid, the material of it. Okay, so we are going to write over here question number 6a. We have written the data. Edge of the cube is 12 centimeter. Base of the rectangle is 18 centimeter by 6 centimeters. We have to find the height of the cuboid and the total surface area of the cuboid. So because the cube is getting melted, we will have volume of cube, which will be equal to side cube, which means 12 into 12 into 12. Those many centimeter cube, correct? And the volume of the cuboid is going to be length into breadth into h, that is height. Now length into breadth is going to form the base of the rectangle. So that will be 18 multiplied by 6 centimeter square. And because they are melting and forming the other solid, volume of the cuboid is going to be equal to the volume of cube. Let us substitute. L into B into H is equal to side cube. So we will have 18 into 6 into H is equal to 12 into 12 into 12. So H will be equal to 12 times 12 times 12 divided by 18 into 6. Now 6 ones, 6 twos, 2 ones, 2 nines, 3 threes, 3 fours, 3 ones, 3 fours. So we will have height as 16 centimeter. So this is going to be our answer 1. For the second one, TSA of cuboid, the formula is 2 into LB plus BH plus HL, which will be 2 into length is 18, breadth is 6, plus breadth is 6, height is 16, plus height is 16 and length is 18. That gives us 2 into 18 into 6, 108, plus 16 sixes, 96, and this will be 16 eighths, 128, 16 ones and 12. So 288, yes. That will give us 2 into bracket, add this together. So 8, 6, 14, 14 and 8 is 22, 492. Multiply this with 2. So it will be 984 centimeters square, and that is our answer 2. So we finished with 6a. We now come to 6b. Let us just write this question. But when we write, we will say 5 cos a is equal to 12 sin a. So we will write it as sin a upon cos a. Cos a comes this side, so sin a upon cos a. And 12 goes that side, so that becomes 5 upon 12. And then we have to write this. So let's just write the question. In this question, we have sin a upon cos a. Turns out to be 5 upon 12. So sin a upon cos a is tan a. There are two methods of doing this. First, you can draw the triangle and you can say tan a is equal to 5 upon 12. So opposite upon adjacent is 5 upon 12. So the hypotenuse will turn out to be 13. Then we substitute sin a value and cos a value. This is one way of doing this. The other way of doing this is if sin a upon cos a is given here. So we can divide each one of these by cos a. So if I have divided this by cos a, then I will automatically get sin a upon cos a, which is what is supplied here. And also cos a upon cos a will get cancelled and you'll get 1. So let us write that. Now after we have written this, see what happens. This cos a gets cancelled. This cos a gets cancelled. And sin a upon cos a is 5 upon 12. This sin a upon cos a also is 5 upon 12. So let us substitute the values. So we will have 5 into 5 upon 12 plus 2 into 1. Here it will be 3 into sin a upon cos a is 5 upon 12. And minus it will be 1 here. So that gives us In the numerator, we have 25 upon 12 plus 2. And here we will have 3 ones and 3 fours. So we'll have 5 upon 4 minus 1. Now we have to take LCM in the numerator. So we'll have 12 as the LCM here. So we'll have 25 plus this 12 to is 24. And here again you'll take LCM and that will give us 5 minus 4. So we will have 49 upon 12, and here it is 1 upon 4, but you are dividing, so it becomes 4 upon 1. 4 ones, 4 threes. So you will have 49 upon 3, which is 3 ones 3, remain 1. 3 sixes 18 and 1/3. Even if you don't convert this into decimal, it is fine. And that is our answer. We come to question 6C. In the figure, O is the center of the circle and arc AB. Can you see this arc AB? It is 3 times the arc BC. And angle AOB is given as 96. And we have to find angle BOC, that is this one. Angle AOC, that is this one. And angle OAC and OBC. So let us just mark them here. So angle BOC is, I'll call this as A. Then we have AOC. So we have to find this one, this full thing, which I'll call as B. 96 is this part. Angle OAC. OAC is where we have to join this. And this angle over here, this is angle C. And angle OBC, OBC is this one. This one. And this one is your D. Let us start working on it. Our first statement, we will write that arc AB is 3 times arc BC. So I'm writing arc AB like this is equal to 3 times arc BC. I'll write the arc like this. You can even write ARC here, not a problem. This is given. The second part, if AB is 3 times BC, then the angle subtended by AB, that is angle AOB at the center, is going to be 3 times angle subtended by this BC at the center. So BOC. And this will be from the first statement, since arcs in the same circle subtend angles at center in proportion. Now AOB is given as 96, so we'll say therefore 96 degrees is 3 times angle BOC, and therefore angle BOC is going to be 96 degrees upon 3, which is 32 degrees. And that becomes our answer 1. So we finish with our A. Now let us come to the third statement. We need to find this angle AOC, that is B. So angle AOC is made up of AOB and BOC. How do we know that? It's there in the diagram. Okay. Now AOB is given as 96 degrees and BOC we found out as 32 degrees. So here we will write the reason given and also statement 2. Add that, so you will have 128 degrees. This is going to be our answer 2. We come to the fourth statement. We need C. For C, what kind of triangle is it part of? Can you see this triangle here? Don't we know this is equal to this and equal to this? These are the radii. So we are going to say in triangle AOC, I will have AO equal to CO equal to radii. Okay. Therefore, angle opposite AO and angle opposite CO, they are going to be equal. Opposite AO is ACO and opposite CO is CAO. And they are going to be equal. If I call this as small c, then this angle also becomes small c, yes? Statement number 5. And angles opposite equal sides are equal. Statement number 6, 1/20th, that is B plus C plus C. You can write it B plus C plus C equal to 180 degrees, provided you are mentioning which is angle B, which is C angle, like that. Angles of the triangle are supplementary, that's a reason. Now your B is 128 plus 2C is equal to 180 degrees, and this is from statement 3. So your C will be equal to 180 minus 128. 180 minus 120, 60. 60 minus 8 is 52. So 52 upon 2, which is equal to 26 degrees. What is this C? It is OAC. So angle OAC. And this is our answer 3. We come to the 7th statement. Now we come to D. For D, we'll have to take this triangle. Can you see this triangle? Again, OC is equal to OB. So angles opposite are going to be equal. So this becomes an isosceles triangle. Angles opposite equal sides are equal. Now you write this solution on your own and check it up with mine. Okay, so check it up now. We have got this angle over here equal to this angle, which is also going to be D. And A is already 32 degrees. So 32 plus D in this triangle BOC adds up to 180 degrees. See the reason? And that is how we will get our D as 74 degrees. Did you get that right? So with that, we finished with question 6. Question number 7A. In an examination, the mean of the marks scored by the class of 40 students was calculated as 72.5. Later on, it was detected that the marks of one student was wrongly copied as 48 instead of 84. Find the correct mean. Let us write what is given over here. So question number 7A, I'm writing it. So 7A, mean of 40 students' marks is 72.5. Wrongly copied mark is 48. It should have been 84. So to begin with, let us write the formula of mean. Mean is equal to sigma x upon n. What is sigma x? It is the total of 40 marks. So mean is 72.5, and that is equal to sigma x upon how many students are there? As many marks. There are 40 marks over there. So upon 40. Therefore, sigma x is equal to 72.5 multiplied by 40, which is 725 multiplied by 4. I've used the 0 to shift the decimal, and that gives you 4 5s 20, 4 2s 8, 4 7s 28 and 29. What is this? This is the wrong total. So we will say the wrong total of 40 students is going to be 2900. So what will be the correct total? So what we will do for correct total of 40 students, from this 2900 we will subtract the wrong mark. So we will have the correct total of 39 students and then add the correct mark. So that will give us the 40th mark, which will be the correct mark. So it will be 2900 minus wrong mark is and plus 84. Find out how much it comes out to be. That's right, 2936. So therefore the correct mean is going to be the correct sigma x means 2936 and divided by 40. Correct? You are getting like this. So that comes out to be 73.4 marks. And this is the correct answer. And that's our answer. We come to 7B, factorize. So let us write this down. In question 7b, you will see that this is a perfect square of x plus y, and here if we take out the minus sign common, let's see what do we get here. X squared plus 2xy plus y squared. We write this as it is, and minus into bracket it will be a squared. This plus becomes minus 2ab, and this becomes plus b squared, correct? Now this becomes a perfect square like this, and this becomes a perfect square like this. So this becomes your difference between two squares. So we will have the first bracket having this plus this. So it will be x plus y plus a minus b. And the second bracket will be this, means x plus y, and minus this, so minus a. And this minus will become plus b. And that would be our answer. So this is our question 7b. Let us look at our question 7c. Let us write it down. So this is our question. If x squared plus 1 upon x squared is 27, we have to find this. Now what is the connection between this and this? Isn't it the square of this? So if we take x plus 1 upon x, and if we square it, won't we get x squared plus 2x into 1 upon x plus 1 upon x squared? This gets cancelled, and you will have x plus 1 upon x whole squared will be equal to x squared plus 1 upon x squared plus 2. Now x squared plus 1 upon x squared is 27. So we add this 2 to that, and that will give us 29. So your x plus 1 upon x will be square root of this. We write it as plus or minus square root of 29. So this becomes our answer 1. We come to the second part. We have to have x minus 1 upon x. So we will take x minus 1 upon x, and if we square it, we will still have x squared minus 2 into x into 1 upon x plus 1 upon x squared, right? So we will have x squared plus 1 upon x squared is 27, and this will be minus 2. So I'm skipping one step here, and that will give me 25. So my x minus 1 upon x will be under root this. So that will be plus or minus 5. Now be very careful. If you don't write that plus or minus sign here, then you will lose some marks. So be careful of that. This finishes question 7c. Number 8a. Number of goals scored by a football team in a series of matches are these. Find the mean and the median of this data. Now for mean, we'll have to add all of these, and that will be our sigma x. And how many are these values? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have written this in ascending order. There are 12 values here. So at one go only, we will know how to find our mean and median. Our first step will be to find the mean. Now mean is going to be sigma x upon n. Now sigma x, if you add all this, you get 40, and there are number of values 12. That will give us 3.33. And this will be our answer 1. For the second one, we have to find the median. For the median, remember there are 12 values. So if n is 12, it is an even number. So our median will be n upon 2th term plus n upon 2 plus 1th term upon 2, which is equal to here n upon 2th means 12 upon 2th, that is 6th term, plus 6 plus 1, that is 7th term, and that upon 2. And for this we need the ascending order. So good that we already wrote this in ascending order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the 6th term and this is the 7th term. So it will be 2 plus 3 upon 2. And that will be giving us 5 upon 2, which is 2.5. And this is our answer 2. Now, if this value is marks, then you write over here marks. If this is the number of goals, then you write over here goals and you write over here goals. Okay? We come to question 8b. If sum and product of two numbers are 8 and 15 respectively, find the sum of their cubes. So let us write question 8b. So in our presentation, we'll write like this. Now, if there are two numbers, then we will say let the two numbers be x and y. So therefore, sum will be x plus y equal to 8 and the product will be xy, which will be 15. Now we are asked x cube plus y cube. If we have to find the value of x cube plus y cube, we need to write them as factors like this. Remember, these are the factors of x cube plus y cube. Once we know this, then connect it with the values that are given over here. So x plus y will be 8. And in the second bracket, I'll write x squared plus y squared minus xy. So it becomes 8. And into bracket here, x squared plus y squared, which I do not know the value of, minus xy is 15. Now starting from x plus y, can I get x squared plus y squared? So here we can show the working. If I have x plus y and I need x squared plus y squared, the value of this can be obtained by squaring this, yes? So x plus y whole square will be x squared plus y squared plus 2xy, right? So x plus y is 8 and that is equal to x squared plus y squared. We have to find the value of and plus 2xy. So it will be 2 into xy means 15. So that will give us 64 equal to x squared plus y squared plus 30. And therefore x squared plus y squared turns out to be 64 minus 30 means 34. So we will write 8 into bracket. Value of this is 34 minus 15, which is 8 multiplied by 19, and that is equal to 152, and that is our answer. Question number 8c. Use the distance formula to show that points A, which is 7, 10, B minus 2, 5 and C 3, minus 4 are the vertices of the isosceles right angle triangle ABC. So to begin with, we will need the diagram. So let's draw the diagram. Now in this, we have to prove that it's an isosceles right triangle. Now I do not know if angle B is 90 degrees or no. I have just shown a representative diagram. But we are going to use the distance formula because we have to find the values of AC square, AB square, BC square. Then only by converse of Pythagoras theorem, we will say that one of the angles is 90 degrees. And then we will have to prove that the two sides are equal. As of now, we do not know if AB square is equal to AC square or BC square. So first, we'll write the formula and write it only once. No need to repeat the formula. So let us start our first statement by taking AC equal to. Keep the brackets ready like so. Using this formula, x2 minus x1. So I'll say 3 minus 7 and minus 4 minus 10. That will give us under root. This will be minus 4 whole square plus this will be minus 14 whole square. So that will give us under root 16 plus here 14. 14 is 196. So that gives us under root 6 and 6, 12, carry 1. So that will give us 212 units. Let us look at our second statement. Let us write AB equal to, and again we will write under root. Keep the brackets ready. For AB, let us write minus 2 minus 7 and 5 minus 10. So that will give us under root minus 9 whole square plus minus 5 whole square. So under root 81 plus 25, which is under root 106 units. Then we come to the third statement where we'll have BC. Again, we will write the same formula with their brackets. And BC, let us do this 3 minus minus means 3 plus 2 and minus 4 minus 5. That will give us here under root 5 square plus minus 9 square will give us 25 plus 81, which is again under root 106 units. Now you will say statement number 4. Can you see if we do AC square is equal to 212 and AB square will be 106, BC square will be 106, right? To begin with, we will say AB equal to BC equal to under root 106 units. Therefore, it is an isosceles triangle. And the fifth one, we will say AB square plus BC square is equal to 106 plus 106, which is 212 square units. And sixth statement, we will say AC square is equal to again to square units. And seventh statement, therefore, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, and this will be from statement 5 and 6. Eighth statement, therefore AC is hypotenuse, and this will be from statement 7, and it will be by converse of Pythagoras theorem. You'll spell it out, please. And ninth one, therefore opposite AC will be angle B is 90 degrees, correct? This will be from statement 8, and therefore triangle ABC is an isosceles right triangle. Proved. Okay, and this will be from statement number 5. Statement number 5 and 9. Okay, these would be the reasons. I don't have space, but I hope you have understood how to handle questions like this. We come to question 9. Sunita is twice as old as Ashima. If 6 years is subtracted from Ashima's age and 4 years added to Sunita's age, then Sunita will be 4 times Ashima's age. How old were they 2 years ago? So our first fact is that Sunita is twice old as Ashima. Now if Sunita is twice as old, Sunita is the older one and Ashima is the younger one. So we will have Ashima, her present age, let it be X years, and Sunita, let her age be Y years. And so our first equation will be from this first condition. Sunita is twice as old as Ashima, which means Y is equal to 2x. Look at this. So therefore 2x, Y goes that side, is equal to 0, and that's our equation 1. Now let us look at the second condition. If 6 years is subtracted from Ashima's age, what is Ashima's age? X. So if 6 years is subtracted, then it becomes X minus 6. So we'll have x minus 6, that is Ashima's age, and 4 years added to Sunita's age. So 4 years added to Sunita. Sunita is y, and we add 4 years to that. Then Sunita will be 4 times Ashima's age. So this will be your Ashima's age, and Sunita's age in the second case will be y plus 4. This is Sunita. And this is Sunita will be 4 times. So Sunita will be 4 times Ashima, which means Sunita is y plus 4, and 4 times Ashima is x minus 6. Did we understand this part? How old were they 2 years ago? So first we'll find the present age, and 2 years ago they are going to be lesser than that, correct? So we will open the bracket, we'll have y plus 4 equal to 4x minus 24. Take y that side and take 24 this side. So it will be 28 equal to 4x minus y, correct? So this is going to be your equation 2. Now we have to solve this for x and y. So we will have 4x minus y equal to 28. This is your equation 2. And we will have 2x minus y equal to 0. This is your equation 1. So I am going to subtract equation 1. So I have to change the signs, and 4x minus 2x means 2x is equal to 28. So x is equal to 14 years. What is x? It is Ashima's age, correct? Now let us start working this side. Now we will say substitute x equal to 14 in equation, I think equation 1 is easier, right? So 2x minus y equal to 0. So you'll have 2 into 14 minus y equal to 0. So we'll have 28 equal to y. So therefore present age of Ashima is 14 years, and present age of Sunita, it is y means 28 years. Correct? But they are asking their ages 2 years ago. Therefore, the ages 2 years ago. Write Ashima and write here Sunita. And Ashima will be 14 minus 2, which is 12 years. And Sunita will be 28 minus 2, which is 26 years. And this becomes your answer. Got it? Understanding everything? Yes? Let us come to question 9b. The area enclosed between the circumferences of two concentric circles is this much. The circumference of the inner circle is this much. Calculate the radius of the outer circle. Now for something like this, you will need the diagram to begin with. So let us draw the diagram. We'll need a circle. Now this is our diagram. The area between the two concentric circles has been given as this much, and the inner circumference is given as this much. So let the inner radius be small r and the outer radius be big R. Okay, they are asking the outer radius, which is big R, equal to how much. So obviously you will have to start from the known numbers. There are two known numbers. Let us start with this, because inner circumference means it is 2 pi small r, and small r is the only variable. There is only one unknown. Here there will be two unknowns. So better not to take two unknowns, start with one unknown. Alright, so this has one unknown and this value has been given. So we will say inner circumference is equal to 88 centimeter, and circumference formula, you have to know these formulas by heart. Okay, So 2 into 22 upon 7 into r is equal to 88. So r will be equal to 88 into 7 upon 22 into 1 upon 2. Now 22 goes 4 times. This goes twice here. So r is equal to 14 centimeter. Now we are going to take this, which is area of the ring. Area between the concentric circles is area of ring. And that area of ring will be the bigger area minus the smaller area, correct? So bigger area will be pi big R square minus this will be pi small r square. Pi will be common and you will get r square minus r square. Let us use the value of area of the ring. It is 346.5, not 348.5. Okay. So this is your 346.5 is equal to 22 upon 7 into big R, which we have to find, minus it will be 14 square. So let us bring this here this side. So 3465 upon 10 multiplied by 7 upon 22, and that is r square minus 196, correct? Now this has to be multiple of 11 because this is 22. So 11 2s, 11 3s remain 1, 11 1s remain 5, 11 5s. 5 2s and 5 goes 6s and 3 times. So you will have here 63 into 7. 7 3 is 21, carry 2. So it will be 441 upon 4. And this 196 comes this side. So I will write it like so. Now let us take the LCM. LCM is 4. So 441 plus 4 multiplied by this. So 4 6 is 24, 2 4 9s 36, 38, carry 3, and we have this. So that will give us, you add this 4 and 1 5, 8 and 4 12, 1, and this will be 1225 upon 4. So therefore your outer radius, which is equal to r, will be under root this. So that will be 3 4 is 12. So it will be 35 upon 2, which will be 17.5 centimeter, and this is our answer. If you want to know how I got this square root, check out with the link which I'm going to post somewhere here, and you will know what is the way to find the square root of this number, because the number is ending in 25, square root ends in 5. Okay, so this finishes question 9b. Now question 9c, solve using cross multiplication method. Let us write this first. So this is our question 9c, and we have the two simultaneous equations with x and y. First step will be to make them into a friendly format, like remove the denominators. So I will multiply this full thing by 6 and this full thing by 3. Okay, so 6 into 2x will be 12x plus this 6 and this 6 will get cancelled. You will have x minus y equal to 6 2's 12. So you will have 12x plus x, that will be 13x minus y minus 12 equal to 0. Now each equation has to be converted into this format. Bring everything one side and say that is equal to 0. Exactly the same thing you will do over here. You can pause the video and you can do this on your own and check your solutions with mine. So 3 will multiply here, 3x minus 3 equal to this gets cancelled, and you will have 2x plus y. So we will have 3x minus 2x minus y minus 3 equal to 0. So that will give us x minus y minus 3 equal to 0. Now all of you know how to solve this by cross multiplication method. You'll have to know your a1, b1, c1. Now a1 is going to be 13, b1 is going to be here minus 1, and c1 is going to be minus 12. Okay, and here again we'll have a2, which will be coefficient of this, which is 1. Your B2 will be coefficient of this, which is -1, and this is going to be your C2, which is the constant, which is -3. Then we are going to write B1, C1, A1, B1. Then we are going to write here B2, C2, A2, B2. And this side we will put those numbers here. So B1 is your -1, C1 is your -12, A1 is your 13, B1 is -1. The same thing for the second equation. Your B2 is -1, C2 is -3, A2 is 1, and B2 is -1. Okay, now your X is going to be equal to B1 C2 minus B2 C1. Okay, so in the numerator we'll do exactly the same thing, multiply this. So -1 into -3 minus this way means -1 into -12. The denominator is going to be equal to A1 B2 minus A2 B1. So we will do exactly the same thing here in the denominator. A1 B2, that is 13 into -1 minus A2 B1, that is 1 into -1. That will give us here 3. Minus into minus into minus will be minus. 12 into 1 will be 12. Here it will be -13, and here minus into minus will be +1. So that gives us -9 upon here we got -12. So that gives us 3 3s and 3 4s, and minus minus got cancelled. So X is 3/4. For Y we are going to take the same denominator. So keep this as it is. Write this as it is. Now numerator will be your C1 A2. So C1 A2, that will be your -12 into 1 minus C2 A1. So that is minus, and here like this. So -3 into 13. So that gives us here -12, and minus into minus is plus. 13 3s 39. So we will have 27 remaining here. 39 minus 12. Yes. So we will have 3 4s and 3 9s. So it will be -9/4, and therefore we will have solution set equal to X, Y, which is 3/4, -9/4, and that is our answer. You'll have to practice this so that you are comfortable with this type of question. We are coming to question number 10, and the last question is question number 11. As of now, we have solved 4 questions from section B. There are 6 questions, out of which 4 questions have to be solved. So now 10 and 11 I am doing so that I can complete the entire paper. But you are expected to attempt only 4 out of 6. Alright. So we have question number 10. ABCD is a quadrilateral. PQRS are midpoints of AB, BC, CD, AD. Prove that PQRS is a parallelogram. Now some of you may find the questions like this a little difficult. If you feel that this is too much beyond you, then you can just keep this question for option. Let us draw the diagram first. Our question 10A, I have drawn this diagram and I have written PQRS are midpoints of sides AB, BC, CD, AD respectively, and to prove that PQRS is a parallelogram here. So we know that this is equal to this is equal to this, and so on and so forth. So if I have to prove PQRS is a parallelogram, I must have this parallel to this So I should be able to have a triangle in which P and Q are midpoints. And which is that triangle? ABC. So I'll have to draw this construction. Then that will make this also another triangle with these two midpoints, and SR will be parallel to this and half of it. Then I will need this also, triangle ABD, in which P and S are midpoints. So PS will be parallel to BD and is half of it. And I will get this triangle also in which QR will be parallel to BD and will be half of it. So you will see that PS will be parallel to QR and PQ will be parallel to SR, and they are equal also. PQ and SR will be equal, PS and QR will be equal. So automatically this becomes a parallelogram. So let us see how we write the statements. Statement number 1, 2, 3, 4 will be just to say that all of these are midpoints, P, Q, R, S. Okay. So I'll write this down. You also write it down and check if you can write your solution properly, and then check your proof with my steps. Okay. Okay. So check the statements. Now you can unpause the video. We have written PQRS. They are the midpoints. Then we take ABC, that is this one. P is the midpoint, Q is the midpoint, PQ parallel to AC, half of it. So that is what we have written here, statement 1 and 2 and midpoint theorem. Then we are going to take this triangle over here. So S is midpoint, R is midpoint of this. So SR will be parallel to AC and half of it. That will be from statement 3 and 4 and MPT. Now from this statement and this statement, we can say that PQ parallel to SR parallel to AC. Can you see that? Yeah. And also both of them are equal to half of AC. So they are equal. So this will be from statement 5 and 6. Then we go to PS and QR, exactly the same thing. Can you see that? And then we'll say therefore PS will be parallel to QR parallel to BD. Can you see that? And then this is equal to this is equal to half of this, that is this, correct? And then we'll say that PQRS therefore is a parallelogram because opposite sides are parallel and equal, and we've proved it. Okay, so this one is a very popular question for the exams. You must know this well. Question number 10B. At what rate percent per annum compound interest will rupees this amount to this in 2 years? So let us write, this will be our principal and this will be our amount in 2 years. So we have principal 2304 rupees, amount is 2500 rupees, time is 2 years, and we are asked the rate. So best is to use the formula. So we'll write the formula. A is equal to P into bracket 1 plus R upon 100 to the power N. Substitute. Amount is this. So 2500 is equal to 2304 into bracket 1 plus R upon 100, and that to the power 2. Bring this number here. So 2500 upon 2304 is equal to 1 plus R upon 100 to the power 2. Now if there is a square here, these numbers also must be squares. Now 2500, this is 50 square, correct? So this probably is going to be 48 square. Let's check it up. So it is 50 upon 48. It is the bracket square is equal to 1 plus R upon 100. So you have to see the number patterns. So you will have taking square root 50 upon 48 is equal to 1 plus R upon 100. And so 50 upon 48. I know there's a common factor, but never mind. Minus 1 is equal to R upon 100. So this will give us 50 minus 48 upon 48. So that is 2 upon 48, and that is equal to R upon 100. So this is 1s and 24s. So R will be equal to 100 upon 24. How much is that? 4 6s and 4 25s. So 25 upon 6 is 6 4s and 1 6th. So this is the rate percent. Alright. Now we come to the next question. Draw the frequency polygon of the data given below. So you have height is given as 120 to 129, then this is 130 to 139. This is 140 to 149. So can you see over here? This is discontinuous. So this is your inclusive. So you have to convert it into exclusive data by taking the adjustment factor over here. So the first class interval will be from 119.5 to 129.5, correct? The second one will be 129.5 to 139.5. Okay, so on and so forth. So you will have to do this first. So you will have to convert this into the table. Quickly look at the table. So can you see how the table is to be made? Now we need to use the graph sheet and we need to draw the graph for the frequency polygon. Okay, so let's just do that. So we have drawn these axes over here. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. On x-axis, this is the height, it's centimeter. And because we are starting not from 0, we will show this kink. And then our first value is 119.5. So I will leave one box here. This I'll mark as 109.5, then 119.5, and so on and so forth. Now for frequency polygon, our first class interval is from 119 to 129. So we will take the mid value over here and we go to 6. These are 5 boxes for 5 values. So 6 boxes will come here, and from 119 to 129 we will go 6 boxes. So this will be our point to be plotted. Then the next one is 13. 13 will be somewhere here, and you will take this, the midway between 129, 139, and 13 here. Then 139 to 149 is 15. So we will go here, 15 values here. This is the point. Then we come to 11 over here. This is the value 5. 149 to 159, we take this and we come to 11. Where is 11? 11 is here. Then we come to 159 to 169. This will be 5. So 5 is this point here. Okay. Now we have to take one point here this side before these readings, and one point after this reading here, this one touching the x-axis here. And now we have to join these. So we shall join these like so. And this is our histogram. What did we forget to write? We forgot to write the scale. On x-axis, it is going to be, these are 2 centimeters. So 2 centimeter equal to, there are 10 values. So 10 units, or you can write 10 centimeter. And on y-axis, write this right on top. Okay, I don't have space, so we'll have y-axis will be here. We'll have 1 centimeter is equal to 1 student. Okay, so this is going to give you a full marks. Make sure that you write this and show this also, and make sure that you show this kink also. Okay, so that is our question 10C. Now we come to the last question of this paper, question number 11. In the figure, BD is given as 20, DC is given as 10, so this full thing is 30 meter. Use trigonometry to find AC, AB, AD. As the diagram is already there for me, I will not draw it this side, but you will have to draw this. So pause the video, you can draw it, start solving it, and then check up with my solution. We have to find AC, so we'll call this as A. AB you have to find, we'll call that as B, and AD is C. So to begin with, we have this BC right over there, this is 30 meter. So can we not use the information that is given to find A, because we know 30 in this triangle. Which one? ABC. So we will say in right triangle ABC, for 30 degrees, this is opposite and this is adjacent. So this is a tan ratio of AC upon BC. So you have to link what is known to what is unknown. 30 and this 30 degrees has to be linked. Tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. So AC is to be found out. BC is 30. And so our AC will be equal to 30 comes up here. So 30 upon root 3. Rationalize it. We never keep irrational number in the denominator. So 30 root 3 upon 3. So that will give us 10 root 3, which will be 10 into 1.732, which will be 17.32 meter. And that becomes our answer 1. Now that we've understood this, I will write this as 10 root 3 and then I will go towards B. B is again part of this triangle, but now B can be connected with 30 degrees and 30 as cos of 30. So we will write for the second part, cos of 30 degrees will be equal to this BC upon AB, which is hypotenuse. Cos 30 is root 3 upon 2, which is equal to BC means 30 and AB is to be found out. So our B will be equal to, B comes here, and 30 into 2 upon root 3. Again we will rationalize this. So that will give us, therefore B equal to 30 into 2 is 60 into root 3 upon 3, 3 ones, 3 20s. So you will have 20 root 3, which will be 20 into 1.732, which will be 2 into 17.32, which will be 34.64 meter. And this is our answer 2. Let us come to the third part. We want to find AD. For AD, I need to take this triangle. In this triangle, I know 60 and I know this is 10. So I will connect my AD with CD. That will be cos ratio for 60. So in a right triangle, it will be ACD. And we will have cos 60 degrees is equal to CD upon AD. Cos 60 is half. Half is equal to CD is equal to CD is 10 meter upon AD is we do not know. So AD comes up here, 2 comes here. So AD is 10 into 2, that is 20 meter. There. Haven't we found all three? Wasn't this easy? Write in the comments. So in our last question, we have question 11b asking us to find graphically the simultaneous equations x minus y plus 1 equal to 0 and this one 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0, and then calculate the area of the triangle formed between these lines and the x-axis. So to begin with, we are going to make the table where we are going to derive the values of this. Okay, so our first equation here is x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. So we are going to bring y this side and it will be equal to x plus 1. So we will write the value of x, we'll write the value of y, which is x plus 1, and the point to plot will be x comma y. Let us take minus 1, 0 and 1 as the value of x, and corresponding values over here. We don't have to show the working of this. We can do this mentally as well. If it is x equal to minus 1, y will be minus 1 plus 1 means 0, correct? If x is equal to 0, y will be 0 plus 1, which is 1, right? And if x is equal to 1, y will be 1 plus 1 means 2, correct? So our first point will be minus 1 comma 0. Second point will be 0 comma 1. and the third will be 1 comma 2. For our second equation, we will have 2y will be equal to minus 3x plus 12, correct? We are keeping y here and transferring everything that side. So you will have y equal to minus 3x plus 12 upon 2. So our first value will be x, and the y value you have to calculate is minus 3x plus 12 upon 2. So let us see how we can take the values. If I take x as a positive number, so if I take x as a 2, x as 4. Okay, let us take x as 4. So you will have minus 12 here plus 12. So it will be 0 upon 2 means 0, correct? If we take x equal to 2, this will be minus 6 plus 12. That is 6 upon 2. So this will be 3, 6 upon 2, correct? Then let us take x equal to 0. If you take x equal to 0, then will give us 6. So we will have the last row x comma y will be 4 comma 0 and 2 comma 3 and 0 comma 6. Now look at our values. We need x coordinate up to 4, that is maximum, and y coordinate maximum I need is 6. Now you have to see how many squares do we have. So I think we'll have to take one square as 1 unit, that means 1 centimeter as 1 unit. Anything on the negative side? Yes, only x is on the negative side. All our y values are on the positive side. Okay, so you can actually take, let us say, our y axis like so, and let us take our x axis this side. Now I have taken more values for the positive side of x, because we do not have very large value of x, only up to 4 we have. So let us call this as x, this as y, this is the origin, this will be your 1, 2, just mark this. Just make sure that you are writing just a few numbers, don't have to, just because there is space, don't have to write all the numbers up to here. Okay, so first coordinate for first line is minus 1 comma 0. So minus 1 comma 0 will be this point. 0 comma 1. 0 comma 1 is this point. This is the second point. The third one is 1 comma 2. So 1 comma 2 is here. This is the third point. Let us join the points. Okay, this is our first line like so. Deliberately I have drawn a longer line. Now let us plot the points 4 comma 0. 4 comma 0 is going to be here. 2 comma 3, so 2 comma 3 will be here. And 0 comma 6, 0 comma 6 is going to be here. So now you'll need the second line to be drawn. So we shall write this as, this was 3x plus 2y is equal to 12, and this one was x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. Now you can see that solution set is going to be this one, which is 2 comma 3, but they are asking find the area of the triangle formed by these lines and x-axis. That is this triangle you have to find the area of. Okay, so this is the base and this is the height. So you will say area of required triangle. If you do not have enough time to write the area formed by these lines and x-axis, say required triangle will be equal to half base into height. What is the base? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units multiplied by what is the height? 1, 2, 3 units. So that will be 15 upon 2, that is 7.5. square units. And that is our answer. So we finished this entire paper and you have understood everything. If you have any problem with any question, write it in the comment box. Otherwise, prepare well for your final examinations. I know that the examinations are very close. Do your best, solve everything properly, and stay healthy, stay safe, and all the best. Bye.